actually. I thought we were gonna do a plate and then I found out we were gonna do a tapestry, so I got shocked at first because I've never done anything related to fabrics except for furniture making. I actually memorized the song. Yeah, I memorized it because I've been listening to that song since I was in grade school. That's why I chose that song. I wanted to make a design that would stand out and not portray the song and like puro coconuts lang. So at first I made a coconut with the hand coming out. I showed you that. And then my professor said it might be too vague or people might not understand it. But my interpretation for that was like through the works and crafts of man, he can make something out of that coconut and he can make a lot of uses from it. And then this was the final layout already. You said that you wanted it to look like wallpaper type, and then I think it was perfect. When Sir said we had to use only black and white materials, I said, oh no, what will I use? What beads will I use? What cloth will I use? And since mine was a coconut, I wanted to highlight all the coconut husks and all the palm trees. I'm not yet sure if I want to be an interior designer or a furniture maker yet. So yeah, I have to have a lot of knowledge about the process of using materials, fabrics, beads, all of those.
I'm not a very musically inclined person, but I am a fan of good writing, and Mr. Ryan Cayabyab has once again affirmed that Tagalog is a beautiful language, especially in this song, Naiso.
We were looking into how Ryan Cayabyab's life was aligned with the Filipino identity and how we could use the Filipino identity to reflect the pride that Mr. Ryan Cayabyab showed throughout his life, and how we wanted to make sure that expressing our Filipino in us through this design is a really critical part. It was a beautiful experience because it opened new pathways, I guess, for the both of us, and how we could approach architecture and design and how it helps in touching and going beyond space.
When I think of architecture right now, I think I want to make buildings the same way Neil Gaiman writes poetry or Ryan Cayabyab writes music. We take the essence of what they're doing and learn from it, because at the core of the process of creating something, there is something that is universal. And I think we really realized that throughout the process of making this.
I'd like to say that the project he told us to do was very insightful for us because we could turn a lot of stuff into our designs, like how your music was brought to our own interpretation. I hope you liked my tapestry design and interpretation of your song, and that's all.
Personally, I fell in love with how you use the Tagalog language and the way that it touches people so intimately, no matter where they come from. I think is something very special about your music, and it's always such a joy to be able to study and sink into truly great Filipino artists. I'm really excited for the opening of the exhibit, and thank you so much.
Sir Ryan Cayabyab, first of all, I would like to personally say thank you. Thank you for helping Filipinos have an identity from music and beyond. Your music, your language has been woven into our hearts and the Filipino identity from your legacy that you are continuing to create such an iconic person you are and everything you have done. And thank you.
We love you.